slow travel in Playa del Carmen. I'm going to pull up the map here so that we can orient ourselves. And this orientation is especially for people who want to at least have a bit of a taste of the culture and the experience of Playa del Carmen, even while you are located in the center of the tourism district. And we're going to start here is at this location here, the Hyatt-centric Playa del Carmen. It's a wonderful hotel, and it's located in the district called the Corazon district, the Love district. And you'll notice that the Hyatt-centric, it sits actually as part of, as the crowning jewel to a shopping mall and center, quite a nice one actually. So at the lower level, there's shopping shops, and across the alleyway right here, there's a lot of local shopping right here along this Calais 14th. I've stayed at an Airbnb right across the way, so I know this neighborhood. And what I want to do in this quick introduction is to show you, kind of give you an orientation of where you are and show you some of the most important things. And the most important thing, I believe, is to get an orientation to where the heck is the beach, because that is what Playa del Carmen is all about. It's all about the beach. So here we are, and located right here is where you're located. And one of the first things I want to say is that this neighborhood is kind of the crossroads of Playa del Carmen and Fifth Avenue, which runs right in front of your hotel. It's a commercial walking district, and it goes for about 10 blocks in either direction. And it is, in my experience, a perfectly safe place to walk and to shop both day and night. And it's an ideal location. And so, like I said, the first thing you're going to want to know, what I would want to know, is how do you get to the beach? And again, I want to give the encouragement that no matter what time you get here, whether it's early day or midday or late day or even the evening time, this is a perfectly safe neighborhood to walk on down to the beach. And the way that you do that, you're located here again on Fifth Avenue, the walking district. If you walk right on down to the intersection of Avenue Constitucientes, which is a busy intersection, and the walking part, the pedestrian trail, will go right over it. You'll see, and there's taxi stands right here. And if you just take a right-hand turn down Avenue Constitucientes, you'll go all the way down to the ferry dock. And on one side of the ferry dock is a sweet little beach. It's got some pretty slippery rock, so just be careful getting into the water here. And then on the other side, you can walk the full length of this beach, and it will take you in front of a few hotels, including this giant and massive hotel, which it was used to be a Hyatt property, but now it's changed its name to the Devoción, and it's a giant hotel with a wonderful beach club right in front. You can rent a cabana here if you'd like to, or you can walk down the beach and go to Mamitas Beach Club is another place where you could rent cabanas, be right on the beach, and for a small amount of money. They have a system, I think, that they may do at Mamitas, where they charge you maybe 400 pesos, which I'm going to say is about $30, to get a cabana for a small group of people. And then you get to apply that $30 at 300 or 400 pesos towards your drinks. And it'll be fairly reasonably priced for beer and mixed drinks, and they'll have food there. Mamitas, I recommend it. But getting just orientated to this beach in general is the most important thing, I say, because you are located right near, and this entire beach all the way up to all the way up to Mandrino's Beach Club and Martina's Beach Club. I'm going to say it's about a half a mile, three-quarters of a mile. This is a great walk the entire way, and you can do it along the beach. And there is also, of course, avenues that you can walk along. So that's the first and most important thing, get you orientated to the beach. The second thing to get you orientated to, I suppose, a little bit is food. Where do you go to get food? And again, you're located in so many great places. Of course, I'm sure there's going to be great food inside of the Hyatt here. But and along Fifth Avenue here, Quinta Avenida, there's going to be a bunch of Mexican, all kinds of different restaurants. There'll be some Greek restaurants, Italian restaurants. And I'll tell you what, I have almost never had food that I did not think was like just, super good. So anywhere along Fifth Avenue here, you're going to find great food. 10th Avenue is the other side. There's this, like I said, little alley. This is a walking alley right here. And then 10th Avenue it is the other border to the hotel. You may actually come in on 10th Avenue, and you're going to notice that there's a bunch of good restaurants and breakfast places here. This Vika is a great little cafe for morning cappuccinos, and it's got a great pastry there. So I recommend that. This Thai restaurant is also great, though being in Mexico, I recommend you get to try out the local cuisine, and you can walk down 10th Avenue, you can walk down 5th Avenue. Either way, like I said, you're totally going to be safe. This Bio Natural is a wonderful health food restaurant that I've gone to many times, and they've got great breakfast and all kinds of good food there. When you come down to the intersection again here of Avenue Constitucientes, this is all just a couple of blocks from your hotel. But right on this street corner here, there is the Au Cacao Chocolate Cafe, which you must go to. They got the best chocolate and cappuccinos and croissants. Oh my gosh, just talking about it. Right next door to Au Cacao is Primo. And Primo is a little small family owned restaurant that just has some of the absolute best Michoacan barbecue. Michoacan is a mountain region in Mexico, central Mexico. And this little Primo restaurant has got some of the best barbecue. And you'll see that they have barbecued lamb and duck and pork. Just absolutely delicious, super good drinks. It's a small place, but they have some bigger family tables inside, and they're super accommodating. They will speak enough English in there, let's put it that way. This is, oh, here we are. We give the street view, give you a little idea what we're talking about. See if they've updated it here, because Primo is a fairly new restaurant. Yeah, it looks like they didn't, because Primo is located right here, and this is Avenue Constitucientes. And if we go down a little bit, you're going to notice that Au Cacao is located right here, and then this is Fifth Avenue going in either direction. And my friends, it's Mexico, so it's going to look a little different than America, isn't it? But this shopping mall, like I said, is shopping walking area. You can walk up and down, and you'll be totally safe day or night, is what my experience has been, and a lot of great experience. Give me a lot of vendors that you'll notice that will be hawking different things along the way, but you can just politely say no gracias. So, give you a little orientation there. A couple other things to show you, which is the spa. If you wanted to go to a great spa location, again, you are right over here in this kind of half moon space. Coco Bungo, which is a nightclub, a night show. Basically, it's a nightclub show. It's about $70, I believe, per person. I think for food and drinks, and it's a long show. You're going to notice it starts like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and I think goes till I don't know what, 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that. A few other things to show you here. Again, this is Constitucientes, goes right on down to the pier. This is the ferry dock to go out to Cozumel. There is another ferry dock if you go a little further down, and I do recommend you take this walk on down to this other ferry dock because there is a sweet park right here at the ferry dock, and it is this beautiful location that is a place where a lot of performances happen in the afternoon, in the evening, and it's a place where a lot of Mexican families gather. Great Playa del Carmen sign is right there, and there's this ancient mission that's right there that you can go inside of as well. And again, day or night, to me, these areas completely safe. There's just a lot of people. It's very public, and there's a lot of people out and about. So we will close on out of this. The other thing about this ferry dock right here in this neighborhood, this is probably the most touristy neighborhood right here along Fifth Avenue because it's where the ferry dock comes. And there's a lot of really sweet restaurants right along here, little Mexican restaurants that are just delicious. A little beyond this ferry dock area here, up in here, is called Playa Car, and it's a gated community. And inside the gated community, and it's open to the public, is some Mayan ruins. And it is this park right here, Zacman Ha, Playa Car Mayan ruins. And I absolutely loved going to this place. I recommend it. It's like right out of Indiana Jones, and it is right at the far end of the town. It's going to be about 10 or 15 blocks from where your hotel is, but totally walkable. You could take a taxi or rent some bikes. Either way, I recommend that ruin in this whole area for a good afternoon trip. All right, let's see if there's anything I'm missing. Oh, I gotta show you one nightclub space that I recommend. And I know it can be a little tricky. You're seeing this for the first time, but you can come back to this and orient yourself to where you're staying, which is real close to this ferry dock. This is Avenue Constitucientes, and you are right here in this half moon kind of shape. So very close to where you are is the Cenote Spa, and this is inside of what used to be the Grand Hyatt. And you'll walk in this little street right here, this First Avenue. There's some really great um, fish places and juice bars along here, totally walking area. It's a nice little district right in here. This is what used to be the Grand Hyatt. It's absolutely gorgeous. You walk in the front, and then there's just this grand alley section that goes directly, focuses onto the beach. And then this is their beach club. You can rent cabanas here. This is also where the Cenote Spa is located at the lower level. And just know that it's the Cenote Spa, it's called. It is so worth going to, and it's just a beautiful location. And you'll notice that along the walkway here is a little coffee bar, paseo bar. There's a sushi bar. So these are all kind of part of the Hyatt in different places that you can eat within the Hyatt. Um, and that's fine, but I'll tell you what, again, I really recommend stepping on out and checking out any of these places along the street here for food. I think the last place I want to show you is the Reef. And the Reef is also a hotel, but it has the most awesome beach club or nightclub on the top roof up here. And it has a pool and drinks and food and different things like this. So you can go up, I think it's the 11th floor, and it's their rooftop bar. They have great night music there. And this is just a short hop and a skip from your hotel, easy walking distance. You could take a taxi, but I'm telling you, it's like five city blocks. So that is what I am going to wrap up with here. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. and this will get you orientated towards Playa del Carmen, the central district, this Corazon love neighborhood where you're staying, and I know you're going to have a great time.